There's certain things that you went through in your life, or may even be going through right now, that makes you unique, and nobody could take that away from you. Your pain and struggles are what separates you from the rest. And with that being said, we need to find more ways to be creative with our pain. We need to embrace the idea of struggling or experiencing some form of hardship in our life and learning how to be proud because we understand what's on the other side of whatever pain we're experiencing. You need to do everything in your power to use your pain to your advantage. For example, if you're somebody that was raised in a verbally abusive household in your youth to being screamed and yelled at, you could use this in order to push other people. You could use whatever it is that you learned during those traumatic times in order to help build other people up because you have that experience. Words may not have the same effect on you like it may have on me. And in the simplest terms, some of the stuff that you've overcame, I probably wouldn't have been able to overcome. And the same vice versa. So you have to take that into account when you're dealing with something in your life and it feels like nothing is ever going to get better. Not only are things eventually going to get better, but you can learn how to use this pain to your advantage. And the first person that comes to my mind when I think of this topic is Eric Thomas, because he's a motivational speaker, if you guys who don't know. And he's somebody who was raised in a struggle and he had a pretty hard life. And he used all of his experiences, his pain from being homeless and from struggling all the way growing up to be that voice for the youth. Now he makes motivational content and does much more, I'm sure, that truly inspires everyone around him. So the only thing that's stopping you from expanding and reaching those high points in your life is finding that outlet, finding a way to transform and translate all of that pain into success and productivity. And I know a lot of the times while we're experiencing this form of pain, we may not see the beauty in it, but pain is something that could put you in a completely different position. Because if it does nothing else, I know that pain brings you wisdom. And with that wisdom, you can use it to articulate and educate yourself so that you could put yourself in a position to inspire others. And even if you aren't the type of person who want to necessarily be a voice, you could still use this as motivation to help push you to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish in your life. But the last thing that we could do is allow these tears and all of these hard times to go to waste. Just think of every time that you sat on the edge of your bed where you may have felt low and you felt like there was no hope for the future. Use all this as a driving force behind why you go and change the course of your entire family. Use this as motivation for why you go and be the first person in your family to graduate from college or to go get a degree or to move your family out of a specific neighborhood, because it's possible. Put yourself on display and embrace being who you are, because if it wasn't for half of the struggles and the pain that you experienced, you wouldn't be nowhere near the person you are today. And we learn through experiences. So with that being said, there's beauty in every struggle. Each and every time that you felt some type of pain, each and every time that you felt some type of hardship, there's beauty in this, because all it's going to lead to you doing is becoming a better version of yourself, as long as you view it as an opportunity for you to grow. But just sitting around and allowing yourself to just fall short and dwell in this feeling of pain and suffering isn't going to solve anything. You have to always have an ambitious mindset in terms of the hardships that you face, because this is how you escape that feeling of feeling low. This is how you escape everything that you may be going through at that current moment. Transforming yourself and putting yourself in a better position to change the course of not only your life, but your family's life. Lastly, we need to learn how to view life from a different lens. There's so many different opportunities as far as changing our mindset and the way that we view things normally that can help put us in a better position that can change the course of our overall lives. And one thing that I always like to take into account is the fact that life could always be worse. Yeah, you may have these struggles. Yeah, you may have this pain that you're experiencing, but there's a person out there that has it way worse than you. And with that being said, we need to learn to appreciate what we have going on in our lives, even the hard times. I've said this previously in one of my other videos, but I was somebody that was raised by a single mom. And growing up, I never appreciated the fact that I just had a mother that was there for me until I met my friends or a couple other people who not only didn't have a dad, but didn't have a mom there. And that taught me the true value in changing your perspective and viewing life from a different lens. Because it's not necessarily about what we go through. It's all about how we choose to perceive whatever it is that we're dealing with in life. So if we can learn to take this pain and get creative with it and use it as motivation to help change whatever situation that we want to change, then we'll quickly see the quality of our lives increase. Learning how to put more emphasis on the fact that we should be thankful, not only for the blessings that come into our life, but the hardships as well, because these are what make us us. These are the defining points in our lives that people notice, and in a sense, we need to learn how to embrace. If it wasn't for everything that I went through while I was younger, including the tough times, I would not be able to sit right here before y'all and tell you guys my experiences. And I'm not doing this from a low point, but I'm doing this simply to inspire. I'm taking my pain and I'm getting creative with it. And this is what everyone needs to do whenever they face some type of hardship in life and they don't know what to do. And I know that it's really easy to allow pain to break you down or to allow these hardships to discourage you in a sense. But at some point in our lives, we're going to have to wake up. And when we do wake up, we're going to realize that something have to give in order for something to change. So you have to change your perspective on pain. You have to change your perspective on the hardships that you face in life in order to truly and fully overcome them. But if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you so much. I love y'all. Once again, man, keep going no matter what it is that you're going through. You can overcome it as long as you don't give up on yourself. But just change your perception, and I know that everything will be all right. But it's your boy Blue Jay Tay once again, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.